In Umwezi K village lived a kind woman named Mama Amara. She had three little children, Amara, Chigozi, and Obiora. "Good morning, Mama," the children would say. Mama Amara would smile.
Good morning, my sweet children. I love you.
But their father was not kind, and to add to his numerous mischievous behavior, he is a womanizer and drunkard. Children around the neighborhood will jokingly call him Drunken Master. One day, Mama Amara had a minor misunderstanding with her husband, and out of annoyance, she called him a womanizer. So he left that day and came home later in the evening with another woman. The woman had very bright skin and loud makeup. She laughed loudly. "I am the new wife now." Mama Amara looked confused.
My husband, who is this?
But Papa Amara shouted, "This is my new wife. You are no longer welcome here." Mama Amara started asking her husband the reason for such an abominable act towards his own children. But the man gave them a deaf ear. The children held their mother tightly. "Mama, we are scared," Mama Amara said softly.
Do not worry. I am here.
That night, the mean man pushed them out. "Leave my house now." The door shut. Bang! The wind blew. Hoo! The trees moved slowly. The children cried, "Mama, it is dark." Their mother hugged them and said,
Yes, but we will be okay.
They walked and walked. Tap, tap, their footsteps echoed. At last they reached Amagu village, where she was born. A busy village, Mama Amara went to her late mother's hut. It was detached and abandoned. They ate nothing that night. She laid her old clothes on the floor so her children might sleep better. She did not sleep that night, thinking of how to survive with her children. Early the next morning, her children were very hungry. She had no option than to start begging for food. Some people had pity on her and gave her small foods. Some gave her leftovers. Mama Amara was confused and only said to her,
I will do any work so that we might survive.
That night, she just had to cry and pray to God. Amara looked at her with pains in her heart. She was the only one who understands the situation. Her siblings were already sleeping. Mama Amara started weeding for people in their farms. Some paid her in cash, while some paid with foodstuffs. She became happy. At least her children can eat. But she was determined to send her children to school, so she decided to find another job and add to the ones she is already doing. Mama Amara went to the village head and begged him so that she can start working with the village vigilantes. The man, seeing how serious she is and her condition, agreed and gave her the job. When she came back that day and told her children about her new job, they welcomed it with mixed feelings. They will have enough money to take care of themselves, but will not see their mother often. So she started her work. She held a stick. Tap, tap, tap. She walked through the dark village. The bushes shook. Shh. Mama Amara stopped.
Who is there?
No answer. Only the wind. Hoo! An owl cried. Hoo! Mama Amara whispered.
I am not afraid. I must protect my children.
Back home, the children missed her. Mama, don't go, her last child said. Mama Amara smiled gently.
I must go, so you can eat and go to school.
Morning came. Mama Amara returned.
Good morning, my children.
Mama, you are back, they shouted happily. Many nights passed. Sometimes shadows moved. Sometimes dogs barked at nothing. Sometimes the wind called softly. Mama Amara, she would turn quickly.
Who called my name?
But no one was there. Just darkness. A little scary, but Mama Amara stayed brave. Years went by. The children grew older and stronger. Her children started getting admission into the universities. Amara became a teacher. Chigozi became a successful businessman. And one day, Obiora, the last born, said to her mother with joy, Mama, I am now a doctor. Mama Amara's eyes filled with tears. She was very proud of her children, but mostly she was very proud of herself, and she said,
My children, you did it!
the children had started making money already, so they relocated to the city with their mother. One afternoon, someone knocked on the door. Knock, knock. The children opened it. It was their father. He looked weak and tired. The bright woman was gone. He said slowly, My children, please forgive me. Please help me. The children looked at each other. One said, Do you remember the night you sent us away? Another said, We were cold and scared. The last one said, You did not show love. The father lowered his head. I am sorry. Mama Amara stepped forward. She spoke calmly.
Kindness is very important.
Then she turned to her children.
You may choose what to do.
The children looked at their mother, then back at their father. They did not forget the pain. They locked their door and walked away slowly. That night, the wind blew again. Hoo! But this time, it did not feel so scary. Mama Amara smiled.
My children are safe. My children are strong.
She said softly.
Always choose kindness, because love makes you great.